Hey guys, welcome to Banter Over Brunch, episode 98.
Episode 98.
Okay, you didn't have that energy.
Woo! Welcome to episode 98 of Banter Over Brunch. My name is Kanji.
And I'm Alexia Musau.
And yeah, this is just a Bants episode once again, like it was in episode 97, where we just caught up and just talked. What did we even talk about? Banter. We bantered. I don't even know. That's the first.
I'm trying to remember at least one thing.
Did we talk about?
Okay, birthdays.
The pandemic and how it changed our lives.
Podcasts. We talked about a lot. We've mentioned a lot of podcasts on this episode, so check them out.
We also mentioned that we are going to take a break in the next 2 episodes after episode 100, and 100 is going to be a very exciting episode, and 19 because we're going to have guests, but 99 is also going to be very special because we want you to be involved, and the only way for you to be involved is for you to send us your dilemmas, because it's going to be a dilemma unpacking episode. So share with us anything, maybe in the comments if you're feeling that open, but you can DM us, you can send us an email. Our email is also always on the description, or you can wait to post a anonymous message, call, whatever, on Instagram, and that also means you need to follow us so that you don't miss out on the story. But we'll make sure wherever you decide to send us your information, we are going to keep you anonymous if that's what you wish. You can also say my name, your chest. We wouldn't mind that either.
Private and confidential. Yeah, guys, Alice has said it all. Enjoy this episode and
see you in the next one.
See ya. What it do?
What it does, what it did.
Hello, brunchies.
Hi, welcome to another episode.
Episode 98, T-2 episodes in the cut. And then
we're at 100. And then we take our commercial break and come back. And we'll have a live show next year, we've said for sure now.
Q1 or
yeah.
2. Q1 inaend March. January hakuna kitu yote inafanyikanga. Feb,
we need to give people time to restock their pockets beer from
and our sponsors also to analyze their finances and see
our sponsors
where they can support
do the thing.
Yeah, but for sure I'm looking forward to that, the three number episodes.
100 and that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot. Those are too many episodes, and for me not to remember each and every one of those episodes. What was I talking about? What was I?
Yeah, it's too much. You know, when people still ask us what do we talk about, we still try and find the words because it's like a lot.
What do we talk about? Like, what's this podcast about?
Banter.
Yeah.
And sometimes topical. Anyway. We have no particular plan for this episode, just because why not?
Yeah.
Why the pressure to always have life figured out?
That's the moral of this story.
Of this story.
Even the topic. Why the pressure
to
always
life figured out.
Having your life in order.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wanted to mention, first of all, next week is your birthday.
No, by the time this episode is coming out, this actual day.
This is the day.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Woo! Can you put like shiners? Okay, thank you. Yeah, wow.
How are you feeling?
Birthdays are weird, and I think even you know that sadness, and then even the pressure of planning and like wanting something perfect. Because of me, I get a bit emo. Even today I was just asked, so what's the plan for your birthday? Or what are you thinking? My partner asked me and I was just emotional from that one question.
Surely.
I was like, why you are pressuring me in my head? But now I can't say that because I'm like, wait, are you okay? So I just went to the living room and I sat. And I was like, okay, let me write a list. Okay, let me just do something. Yeah, birthdays are just so too much. But yeah, I feel good. I'm sure on this day I'll be feeling good. I can't believe it's already been a year. I don't know. Like, we're actually aging.
Yeah, no, like I've been really getting moments of realizing like this is a quarter life crisis.
Yeah.
Like, why am I, or like, why am I that far from 18 now? Why am I?
Hey, even the other day I was like, since I finished high school, it's been how many years?
How many years?
I'm
you
like,
start thinking of these
wasn't that
things and you're
yesterday? Like, I remember everything. It was just the other day. I was a candidate.
Bro.
And now I can't even keep up, you know?
High school, nata nimemaliza hadi uni.
Now you're post-uni. Now you look at people like, oh, you're graduating.
I literally when we went to that place when we had our live show and scene, and there were some guys I was talking to, and turns out they were, high school students out of school because it was an international school, so like maybe they're just on the brink of 18. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, yeah, what do you guys do? And then
met some
realizing that damn, they're 18, or rather they're like 7. Like,
actually, if you are going out with them, you don't to take care of them.
I'm like, I'm not them anymore.
And that's meant to still be us. No, I met a friend of mine and he was telling me his sister is doing Form 4. And she was just doing class 8 the other day. And he was like, I'm really scared. I don't know how to get into the world. Like, now boys are with their siblings, their girl siblings. God. And because they know what they do to girls. If you are dating girls where you would not be worried.
You're not
or rather the
you're
friends
not
you
a
keep.
Unique situation.
Yeah.
But
behavior.
I mean,
hey.
That's crazy. We're old.
That's crazy. But yeah, I think birthdays are a good time to reflect, I think I'm just saying myself, I don't take things too seriously. Because nowadays I'm like,
Should you dye your hair?
So that one I've always wanted to do. I'm just deciding the color. I really want a tattoo. I was saying I just feel like birthdays are such a good time to reflect and to think about what is really important in life. I don't know. I think, as we said, why do we take things so serious sometimes? And we just think, wow, I have an opportunity. God willing, yeah, I'll live to see my birthday. Nowadays. No, nowadays I'm like, but it's not guaranteed. I went through last month and I'm just like, hey, that really, you're like 1 minute, you are 1 minute Bieber. 1 minute, you are Kanji, man. And the thing about life, it moves on. Someone has gone, you think, oh, it has to, like, we're forced to move.
I don't know who I was telling this, but yeah, yesterday I was having a similar conversation and we were just discussing how I know maybe you're going through a rough time, or you maybe, you're really dealing with some shit, but the worst part is, like, life moves on. Life is not going through that similar shit.
Yeah,
like,
it won't
you
stop.
need to keep up with the tides regardless. Like, it's not going to stop for you to process your emotions. You need to process while
you're
going through whatever it is you're going through.
Yeah. So for me, that's why I'm like, let's celebrate. Let's have a good time. I don't think I want to.
Are we just doing Oktobafest?
Just give me time to go through. Unani affect just and because. No, but yeah, I think that I still also want to get details on that and who is performing, which day is popping, just to better advise guys. It's okay, like, because I want to see the lineup for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just
actually,
to get a
they've not told us.
March
yet.
And how ticketing, you need to send all that information.
Details.
Yeah, but yeah, apart from that, I'm excited. It's actually wow. We're recording this
the week before.
Yeah, so. I'm just like, October is over.
That's the thing. October is over next week.
Imagine. Didn't you just start?
I started, and then I went for my trip for 1 week, and then all of a sudden everything is over.
The is over. The month is over, guys. And that's how November is going to roll in. December, it's like half a month because you work half the month.
Facts. December is half a month, and that's
then
the
we're
best
back to
part about
January.
December. Yeah, we have like...
And for me, I feel like just because it's so short, I really want to stay focused. So by the time it's December,
that's the thing. Like,
I've achieved what I wanted to achieve for the year. I don't can't slack.
I really don't want to slack either. I feel like I need to finish chasing the things that I wanted to chase initially and just...
Yeah, go for it. And
go for it, man.
Same, even me, I'm like, hey.
Finish strong.
So glucose.
Even when you're celebrating, you're celebrating because you need a celebration. Sometimes, you're celebrating and you even feel
Oh,
like,
even
do I even deserve this? And you make it all stuff. Like, you're having fun, and you're like, yeah, okay. You have so much at the back. But the feeling is different when you've really put in some hard work or, like, done things you really wanted to do. And then now you're bearing the fruits of that labor.
I agree.
Yeah.
So guys, that's why encouraging you. Msione mwaka imeisha, we still have 1.5 months. Make the most. Ara them.
My passport appointment is in first week of November, so wish me luck. I hope I just get that passport smoothly, that I start my planning for next year's endeavors. I know some... My case is not going to be like you. Mine is going to be smooth.
It is well.
Predicted.
Amen.
Let me just go take another passport photo, because the one I have is from high school, and I start to realize I may not be.
Even mine is not even too far ago, but what was happening? The forehead. I think it's the style. I had to cut some lines. Naka too funny, honestly.
You used to like putting half.
Hata better half. Hiyo nilikuwa sijui nimeweka gani. But I felt smart.
Can we go back to the story of dyeing your hair?
Yes, it's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to hit the 2-year mark. So that's November. So probably January. I won't say this year. I think I'll push it to Jan. The other thing I said is I do want to get a tattoo. The last time I got tattoos, I was like very
14.
young. Yeah. So that's been almost 10 years.
Do you advocate for people to get tattoos at 14?
Now that I'm older, it's never that serious. Get it if you want. No, but just have some sense a bit, because I've gotten things that are still relevant to me right now, or it's not something
I think your tattoos.
So what I want to do, some of them I want to just add things to this, just to make it feel like it's new. It's not new, and then here, even if it's maybe just some, I don't know how to explain, like do them up a bit.
So you still want to get the same places?
And then add one.
Oh.
That's the main focus, the one. These ones I'll
On
do
your
a
hands
bit.
again?
Yeah. Where else? My thigh? No.
Kwa mguu, kwa side huko.
Actually, mguu is nice. Hii lakini si ya kufura. Itakuwa fat one day. I'll see, but I like to small things. So even if I can just tell him, add something there, yeah, 500 shillings. Yes, I really want to get a tattoo, hopefully. Finances are a bit, with birthdays.
I've never been in my...
Even piercings. Okay, you have
I had five piercings, but I went
five.
Yeah, I came out of my piercing phase. I also always wanted the other ones. But
Nipples.
Okay, yeah. But
Our audience are over 18.
I don't know anymore.
It's painful. The healing. I don't think it's worth it. Okay,
I feel like it's worth it. See, my nose was worth it.
Nose is so kawa. Like,
I like my nose piercing. I don't know. It's not, but I feel like I should at least get one, at least sometime.
I think sometimes I forget I have a nose piercing until I look like at a picture and I'm like,
yeah.
Nearly pierce nose actually.
Yeah.
Even these ones I'm like, wow, okay, I have 3. I should add some. I don't mind ears.
Yeah, maybe I should go back to my piercing phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I need to figure out is what to do with this hair. Maybe
You've dyed your hair though?
Girl, I've dyed my hair before. First.
How was your experience?
I
I fear
liked
dyeing my hair because
I
of the
liked it.
drying.
I liked the way it made me look. Give my hair some extra pizzazz. What I didn't like is now when I wanted to braid, I had to really consider the colors, or if I wanted to do any hairstyle in my head, really, which surprisingly there's a lot that I ended up not being able to do because of my dyed hair. So I ended up hating it eventually, just wanting it to go.
At least for me, I don't have to think about it
But
much.
you see, my hair wasn't at I'm not a Hailey Bieber.
And to be a redhead.
Yes, you want this color?
No.
I actually hate this color of hair. I'll tell you now, I don't like this hair. I hate it so much.
To announce here.
Yeah, I need to remove it. And I'm supposed to take graduation pictures. And I had styled my wig specifically for that, so that the pictures I have the wig. And now...
You can't put it on top of that?
Surely, no.
Itakuwa too bulky.
It's too bulky. So maybe when I'm taking those pictures, I'm just going to remove this hair I'm just counting the days. It's just hair is expensive, and my natural hair is not most ideal when it's open. I have to take extra care of it, and now with busy schedules now, you want to think about waking up 30 minutes earlier than 7 a.m.
to do your hair. Maybe that's why most people cut their hair or lock their hair, or they always just, especially people who don't like braiding also sometimes.
Maybe I'll just become a wig babe, honestly. I just buy another hair set of bundles, but wigs expensive.
You see, life can never be 100%.
Wish list.
For what? Next year now? I'm a Christmas.
Secret Santa.
Oh, yeah. We're being taught to be gifters.
Yeah.
I think before I never used to gift as much, but now there's always an opportunity to gift, which is good. It feels nice to gift. It's expensive, but it feels nice somehow. And at least you're getting them back. My wish list, but they said I'm not doing a wish list because I couldn't think of what I want, but I really want to go shopping. So I just want money. Simple.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that will just, Anyway, this is random episode.
What else do we need to cover? What's been happening this week? When do we go Kanairo? Soon you my intel.
But even this week is
we
next
won
week.
The championship, by the way. Apple F1.
Please explain to me. When it's already finished, the whole.
It's not finished, but you just win an amount of races that even if someone wins those races,
it's already set.
It's already set, like you're the winner. So, it's factual. We've won.
The audience has
people
something.
The whole of course,
team.
that team always has things to deny about. Okay, stuff sure.
I saw something though that came out. That was something different.
Oh, at your
speed.
Overspending.
Kelele.
Okay, so
follow the rules.
Okay, even if you disqualify us, we have enough races for us to salvage ourselves. The car is good, the team is good, we are good. We've won this one fair and square, but of course the haters are gonna hate. But as we've won,
even the difference is a bit. Anyway, I'm not too emotionally invested. Congratulations,
thank you.
Team Red Bull.
It's been a journey, but we're good now. Christian Hoda even did an episode on one of my favorite podcasts, Banter Over CEO, how the road of just success or some shit like that. I listened to it. That was what I listened to when I was on the plane back here. And it's really good. Even Black Coffee did an episode recently on that podcast.
Banter Over CEO.
Black Coffee, just talking about his journey and how he almost lost his hand and
where?
Just listen to the story. Something about growing up.
No spoilers.
Yeah. It
sounds like a crocodile
and just it was interesting to just hear his journey to where he is now. And I like these days I listen to a lot of inspiring podcasts just because I need some extra motivation to live life these days. Hey.
I've not been listening to a lot of inspiring podcasts actually. I just don't feel like, okay, sometimes when I listen to that, I feel like I'm not where I want to be. It can sort of counter.
And not in the positive light.
Yeah, so I'm just my usual bants with my Nigerian ladies making noise there. I've listened to Jules' new podcast as well. I'm not sure about the direction of I think it's a lot about heartbreak and losing love, and I don't know. so those stories I'm usually like, hey, yani, like it's like a podcast about love and loss, and so I think it's mostly stories about. So the how it's set up is someone comes and narrates their love story, a particular love story. Of course, they put fake names. So now this couple was Melody and Kevin or something. So, of course, this lady is not called Melody, but now she's talking about her relationship with Kevin. Yeah, and how it didn't go as planned. But it's good. I mean, it just gives insights into... Anyway, it's the first episode. There's not much I can say, but it's good. It's at least, I think stories have a way of getting you engaged. I think even for adults, sometimes when you're listening and just like,
even my favorite podcast is storytelling.
The BBC.
The Lives Less Ordinary stories, and that for me, I think if I was to start my own thing, which I know eventually I will,
Stories.
Probably gonna be something to do with listening to other people's stories in whatever context it's going to be in.
Yeah, because they have a way of making you just it's good because you go through the emotions with them. Because I was like, that guy did that. Like I was like,
you also try to put yourself in the shoes of the speaker.
and I'm like, I knew she didn't know better. She was 19. At me, 19. What did I know?
Feel like
that I thought I knew.
Story. Everyone has a story, and there's always something from.
There's not enough platform. There are more than enough, and we still can't feel those
the amount of
platforms.
stories that people.
In fact, it's been a while since I listened to Legally Clueless. I should. There was a time I was every Monday. There's one story I've never laughed. Like I think I need to listen to it again. Wah! The narrator was funny. The story was kidogo sad but funny. Yeah. And then it was part 1 and part 2. Wow. It was so good. But yeah, podcasts are interesting, guys. And it's really growing. The space is really growing. Really growing.
It's going to be a whole other thing in itself, I think, personally. And for me, for motivational podcasts, I listen very specific times. I listen in the morning because I really need to motivate myself to do things because I know I can really slack. And I feel the way you start your day is very essential to how the day proceeds. So even if I don't want to listen to Untor, I just listen to very specific topics. I look for very specific topics like, work ethic or like road to success, whatever, so that it's also just like a push for me to now get about my day and get about what I'm doing. And the Diary of Alexia has become a very regular podcast listening thing for me. But then after the morning sasa za now then hivi jioni sasa tutasikia Banter Over Brunch manini sandwich.
I still don't listen to a podcast much.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's like,
but I get the notifications when we post. Like we're not the ones posting.
I'm like, okay.
So, but I do find myself sometimes listening to old episodes just to be like, for just like 10
I should
minutes.
actually listen, but sometimes
I listen like 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, cool, this is enough.
Even me, there's one day, it just started randomly playing, and I was like, okay, it had gone already, so I was like, talk about Legally Clueless. Anyway, I was like, cool, let me just listen, and I was like, okay. Some random shit. I laugh funnily. I'm like, maybe people don't notice those things. Okay, I do actually.
Unachakanga na ndani.
Okay, to me it's normal until I hear and then I'm like, actually, it's a bit strange. But yeah, I like how, we always talk about the negatives about media and all this, but also we get to laugh. I know what I'll listen to if I want to laugh, and I'm connecting to people who are in another country, I know if I want to listen to this, Diary of CEO, when are you going to sit with Black Coffee to tell you, for him to tell you his story and feel, oh, wow, okay, so I like how it's opened up our worlds. You feel someone is talking to you direct, so. I remember even, was it 2020? I was so thankful for podcasts. I feel like podcasts carried me through the pandemic, honestly. And I remember even when I was praying, I was like, thank you, God, for the podcasts I listened. Yeah, because it was such a big, I was like, wow. You're not even seeing your friends as often. So it's like now these people have become your friends. These people have become your friends. You link up every day, every week. You hear them, It was amazing, so.
Wow. Pandemic. Gosh. Anyway.
PTSD. We all need counseling to get over that because curfews, even just the sickness in itself.
People, even the amount of people that died.
The
death.
Even not being able to properly bury someone, probably go visit someone in hospital.
If you actually went through a death within the pandemic period, that
more grace to you, because death in a normal time
should
is
have
hard.
Been going through that.
Death in a normal time.
So the day of COVID, you can't even touch them. You can't even.
It was too much. No, we need the land to be healed. We need the world to heal. But yeah, Kipchoge. Can we talk about Kipchoge? I just remember the TikTok of someone just trying to keep up with his pace, and was like, man.
He's too good. I love him. I love. Whenever I see him on my Instagram page, I always like shed a tear almost because you know me. I like those things. Because it's just like you do so well. Like
you carry the Kenyan name.
He carries the name so well, and he was on FaceTime with Lewis Hamilton, or rather, Lewis sent him a message, and that was so nice. And
I think the only time I feel like crying for such things is when the national anthem plays. I find it such a
unajivunia kuwa Kenya.
Hey, Mungu. I just feel in a neat touch in a place. I can't imagine even representing Kenya and that anthem plays. Me, I'll cry.
Gosh, yeah, you just
it's emotional. It's emotional. And I saw that some ladies who participated in a wine competition.
Yeah, that one is emotional.
The wine there.
That they won.
They didn't win. Apparently, that's how the thing was phrased. Apparently, they were like fifth last. Yeah, I saw too. Someone like contrast how the heading was written. The one who had seafood had not even put the position, and compared to CG 26 out of 31 or something like that.
We tried.
Guys, if I'm wrong, follow me. Congratulations. But I'm like, no, but it's good that they've started because it's a unique.
Yeah,
Can you expect to start and be number one? No.
By the way, it's wine tasting. Yeah.
I think we should start that. I think it's a nice spot.
We should have wine tasting sessions. That can be very in line with Banter Over Brunch.
Sana. And I know where we can do it.
Can partner with someone.
Nani's friend.
Every other month.
Umeshikanisha. What River said.
Every other month, wine tasting sesh.
Yeah. Even at cafe. Yeah, they have usually, and it's usually free actually. But I don't know if they still do the free ones. Yeah, but that can be a nice spot that you end up with taste wine. Oh, natoka uko, you're happy. Then you've won. You continue being happy.
Yeah.
And there are people whose work is that, I guess, yeah? Like that's your job, to taste various alcohol, like whiskey, nini. Vodka. I think especially in the process of making it or changing of flavors and in it.
There's a series or a movie on Netflix I think that I've watched, and that was it was about Italy, and that was one of the
pizza
guys.
One.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It was anyway. This girl was traveling to Italy, and the roommate was someone who I think used to now do wine tasting or like
sommelier. Yeah, guys, so we mentioned in the last episode that we'd like to go on a break after episode 100.
Yes, and it's very long overdue. We've been going on and on since I think June, which has been an awesome journey, but now it's time for us to now be like, okay, take our break and then come back in 2022, but in 2023. But not to stress, we still have 2 more episodes to go, and within these 2 episodes, there's one that we need you to be involved, and that is a dilemmas episode. The whole season to make what we shout, send us your dilemmas. We've gotten 1, 2 here and there, but still not enough for us to make a conclusive episode, which is why we need you guys to send them in so that we can have a very fantastic second last episode for this season before we get to episode 99. But episode 99 iko kitu ya kuchangamka.
Yeah.
So you guys can send us anonymous dilemmas or messages or voice notes from the voice notes feature that's always in the description from wherever you're listening from. Options. Or on Instagram, we're also going to put an anonymous thing. You can send us a DM, and we'll still keep your name anonymous or whatever.
Yeah, don't share your own business. Yeah, let's make it an interactive episode 99. And for episode 100, we're looking forward to having some guests. We shall let you guys know. Awesome, but yeah, that's something 100. We are definitely planning. And maybe some cake. We can share cut cake with our guests.
We should cut this cake because Alexia has been shouting cake for all the past 5 episodes.
From our birthday,
which we didn't even end up doing anything.
What did we do? We went out
for lunch.
Yeah. No, this one we can get at at cafe. Hopefully they have an
at cafe na hiyo umewaimba.
I'm just saying, oops. No free advertisements. But I think we should cut cake. Why not? We close the year and we wrap with 100 episode. We go for a team lunch.
Team lunch, me, you and Giddy.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Can't go for team lunch. I think I like cute. things. Hamski plan yangu, hamifeel.
Plan nayo tunaweza plan.
Yeah, Gidi is on.
Pesa, but we can do a lunch.
Budget.
But it's a lunch na cake. Tutaona tu.
Yote yawezekana. We can get cheap. Where are they found? If you bake. I
remember we got cupcakes
from
once,
Letitia.
And that was so lovely. Thank you so much for listening.
Happy soul. We can have some more.
We can have some more cake. That cake was good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a short and sweet episode.
Okay, sorry if you're expecting Vava Zoom. I'm sure there's something that has Vava Zoom to you. Yeah. We've talked for 98 episodes, surely.
Yeah,
as we are here saying, this is short. There's one you have never finished. Since you start listening to that episode, go back, listen to it. Go look through all of them from 2020, umalize, 2021, umalize, branch hour, umalize, 2022, you get the
we have content overload, guys.
Yeah.
And so
YouTube, at a camp list, watch.
We even have episodes that were not podcast episodes on YouTube, so you can go check those out as well. We'll support us on Instagram once again, as we about to go to the third month into our Tasker campaign as well. Would really call for you guys to support us, share this content that we share, so that we can have, keep growing as a brand, but also just follow us on Instagram, because that's where we're most interactive on top of the podcast platforms. And if you want to know us beyond just the podcast, that's the best way you can get to know us.
I have nothing more to add. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. As after I've said, I have nothing to add. Some those people who say mine is just to say. It won't take too much time. Then they talk for 2 hours. Yeah, but yeah. See you guys. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Alexia.
Woo! See you on the next one.
See you on episode 99.